Okay, thank you so much, Sacristan, for giving us this opportunity to have this exclusive interview with you.
Thanks for the invitation to be here.
My name is Aramatikut. I'm a journalist working for the City Review newspaper. Okay, you're an army officer and a politician as well. When did you stumble into politics?
Yeah, politics has helped me to know my rights. It allows us to see beyond our initial belief that we do not have real say in the ruling of our country. It truly educates us on a fundamental part of our society and has helped us to understand that if we engage in political processes using the pressure points built into the system, then every individual does have the right to change the nation. It clarifies what you believe, giving the opportunity to discover our own political beliefs and see in much greater detail the benefits and disadvantages of the vast array of political ideologies that are present in the nation and the world today. Being able to express what you believe accurately and concisely is extremely useful and forces you to really look at yourself. While on the other hand, military is something I'm well compassionate about. In normal routine military activities, power is based on rank. A non-commissioned officer will pull a private all day for the simple reason you can vote a civilian politician out, and you can never do that with the military general. As I was saying, I joined politics when I was still in the SPLMIO. During that time, there were division of positions, and it happened that SPLMIO was given a chair in the state for the state anti-corruption commission. So the chairperson was Honorable Ron Chanrai, who happened to take me to work with him at that commission. So I started learning more about political ideologies and how one can get intact and build a good political system. So when we shifted our allegiance to the SPLMIG, I decided to concentrate more on both the military and the political wing. So on my stand now, as things stand, I can still try to run both the political and the military system.
Sacristan, South Sudan is on the verge of an uncertain future. What constructive actions can South Sudan take to get things back to normal?
Sudanese are such people not easy to handle. For instance, if you have to tell one of our countrymen and women to be a cook or wash cars in a car washing bay or make laundries, they won't accept. All that stick to their minds is the oil and other minerals that the nation is rich on. For them, they think that because the nation is rich in resources like the wildlife resources, the resources should be extended to them for their family and individual maintenance. Not knowing that those minerals and resources are government funds. So the government uses the money that is obtained from such minerals in the building of schools, hospital and construction of roads, not for family maintenance. I've traveled through nations and I've never seen one in which citizens quit jobs and working for themselves and intend to depend on government resources. So in every nation, citizens work for themselves. So as such, in that all of the people of South Sudan need to work personally and individually using their collective talents to bring out the best in the improvement of the economy, so that everyone, the government is not burdened up by the demands of the people of South Sudan. So all I'm saying is that if one has as a farm to cultivate, they have to go for it and dig it up, so that the burden of the government is light. What is obtained from it can be extended to developments and other productive government institutions.
As you mentioned earlier, many have grandiose ambitions, but don't put in the necessary effort to realize them. How would you inspire the people of South Sudan to live up to their dreams?
See, in a simple story, I would like to put up with it to a story. There was a poor beggar who sat in the city center, one of the city centers in the US. So he used to sit there begging. He used to admire all the beautiful and luxurious cars that passed by. He could say to himself, if I only could own that car, that would be the best day of my life. So his wishing went on for a long time. In one of the evenings of his life, he got seriously ill and died. And because no one knew his origin, the city council decided to bury him exactly where he used to sit begging. So when they dug the grave diggers, at 3 feet they hit something hard, and it was gold. So all his life he sat only 3 feet above gold, and he didn't know about it. If he had known about the gold, he probably would have died a beggar, and his wish of becoming rich would have become true. Unlike this poor beggar that I've just told you, South Sudanese need to have the power of knowledge. They have to know the opportunities that lie in the future, so that they choose to go and work to dig up their goals or sit behind, so that their goals are never realized. So the power of knowledge is the big thing, the great thing that the nation wants in every individual, so that all of us could get to dig up our goals in different ways rather than admiring the process and the progress of others. So everyone needs to be struggling. There's nothing in life that is ever obtained in its big effort. It is obtained through small steps, and then it grows up until it becomes a big enterprise. So all the empires and the kingdoms that are built were really done by a little few people with a little resources. And when the people got together with hard work and effort, they managed to come up with big empires and kingdoms, and now we are so proud to call them kingdoms and empires. So we need to have the knowledge of the abilities and the opportunities that lie in our future. And then the circle of the suffering of the people will just be a recurring issue, which no president, not even the forthcoming or the other coming presidents is able to handle. So I can see that most of the problem of South Sudanese is not because they are not under good governance. It's because the government find it too big for it to handle people that do not work on their own. All they dream of is luxury. And luxury doesn't come in one day, and it doesn't come by luck. It comes by effort and hard work. So you will have to work hard to be living a luxurious life. All the stories that we used to see about the people that are living in luxury, we find out that they came from a negative background, and then it turned around and they became people of positive influence. So all the things that are happening were just tests, and test is given for you to retain if you can comprehend and understand what is being taught. So all these tests, you have to take them as lessons, so that in the next step of life you can be a better person the suffering that you underwent.
Okay, what's your last message to the people of South Sudan ahead of December polls?
Yeah, South Sudanese, we have covered a lot of development in a short time. All the crisis that happened was just a brainstorming session. We must be off for a great start. As always, we must get ready to work together until we receive further word about new developments. Once we improve more about the opposition, we will put together another step for a sustainable peace and development in our beautiful nation. On the issue of election, I can say it's great, it's going to be great for South Sudanese to vote and build a more inclusive society, which is a role in building social cohesion. The election has been postponed several times. I think this is going to be the right time for them to cast out their votes for the first time since independence of the nation.
Thank you so much for
Thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Yeah, thank you. Bye.